When I tell you that I had an amazing thrift trip, I'm not lying. Hi everyone, welcome to Style by Lauren Ryder. If you're new here, I'm Lauren. I love thrifting and mixing and matching and playing around with my style. If that sounds good to you, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. In today's episode, we're doing our weekly thrifting trip to see what spring trends we can find. Let's go ahead to Savers and check it out. I headed to a Savers that I actually hadn't been to in a while, so I was excited to check it out. First off, I started in my favorite section, the jewelry and accessories. There were so many statement pieces today. Then I headed over to Tanks, and of course this sequin one I thought was really fun. They had so many tanks here. I mean, there were like at least a good 2 aisles of tanks. So I kind of took my time looking. I already spotted a ton of trends with the lace tank and then that nautical inspired tank. And I kind of was just on the hunt for some maybe more polka dots like this one here. I loved the cutout detail in the back. Recently, I've been really inspired to play around with layering, and I feel like a tank is a great base underlayer. I headed over to long sleeve tops, and this polka dot blouse caught my eye. I loved the ruffle detail on the shoulder, and the sleeves were really fun. So I might give that a try. Then I kept looking. You'll see tons of plaids. Of course, another leopard print top, but don't worry, I did not pick this up. I know I have so many already in my closet. I liked this white linen top here. It was kind of falling off the hanger, but when I took it out, I loved the front, and the back detail was really fun. It was very fisherman aesthetic, I would say. Then I looked in the sleepwear section, and I'm very inspired by the Chloe runway still, and these kind of pieces would be so much fun to layer come summer. Then I made my way to blazers and outerwear. I'm always on the hunt for just a light layering piece, and honestly, spring is my favorite time to get dressed because my go-to outfit formula is a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, and a blazer, and really the only season that you can get away wearing that is in spring. So that's my favorite. I loved this tweed jacket here. Very demure. Look at the cool button detail there, but I have so many like that. Then this jacket was really cool. I loved the kind of distressed threading at the collar. I headed to the athletic shorts, my favorite type of bottom, and actually at this Savers location, there were so many shorts. I had not seen this many shorts in quite a while, so I got super excited, but I was just scanning pretty quickly for some colors that I don't already have. I loved this blue color here, but I wasn't super keen on the brand, so I left those ones. Then these lace detail here on these jeans I thought was so cool. It was not my size though. Moving to handbags, this straw tote I thought was perfect for spring. Then this nautical style one with the rope detail was really cool too. I loved the texture on this clutch here with the button detail. That I think is also very fisherman aesthetic, and I really liked the size of it. This straw one too, I loved the kiss lock. I thought that was cool. I also spotted this floral embroidered clutch that would just be perfect for an evening out. And then you guys, I found a basket bag. I have not seen anything like this before. It's like a crossbody basket bag. So I think we're going to have to give that a try. I like how it's a different color from my normal basket bag. And we'll see. I'll see how it looks. I'm not quite sure. There were a few leopard print bags that I liked. Then this textured bag I thought was really unique. And then I found this net little micro bag with the wood handle. You know me and a bamboo handle. I don't know what it is about it, but it always gets me. And I just thought the size of this was so cute. So we're going to add this to our cart. Then I headed to shoes, and honestly, nothing stood out to me here. And that's okay. I didn't really need a pair of shoes right now anyways, but you know, we always have to look. You never know what you're going to find. Then I headed to tops, and this laser cut jacket was shoved in there, and I actually really liked it. It wasn't in the best condition though, so I did leave that behind. And then I spotted a couple vintage pieces, and you know, you always have to check every aisle because you never know what's going to get kind of shoved in there and what go backs go in the wrong spot. So you kind of have to just check every aisle. Then I found this plaid, almost I don't know, open front jacket with the beadwork detail all along the front. Plaid is a huge trend right now, and I loved the detailing on it, so we are definitely going to give that a try. Then I turned around and I spotted the most amazing vintage sequin jacket with tassel front detail. I was like, smitten. I love this piece so much. That went into my cart immediately. I loved this lace top here. I have a few pieces like it, so I did leave it, but I had to give it a shout out. Here I am starting to try on, and this is another vintage sequin jacket. I don't know what it was today. Someone donated all of their sequin jackets because they knew I was going to come in. This is another vintage piece. It's an Oleg Cassini evening top. And like I've said before, boho is back and it was beautiful. I'm holding up the polka dot top. It's more like a dress on me because I'm not the tallest person ever, but I left that behind. You guys, this is my favorite piece ever. It is the vintage sequin jacket that I would just style with a basic tank underneath and some denim, or even my little running shorts, and kind of mix the formal with the casual. This is the plaid jacket that I am definitely adding to my cart. It is a yes. I love the beadwork detailing all along the front and on the sleeve, and it's super lightweight, so I can definitely get away with wearing it in spring, summer. It is absolute perfection. Here I am trying on a straw hat. I liked how it was super flexible, so I could pin up the front like that, like I've been very into lately, but ultimately I decided I have so many hats and I did not need it. This is the really cute basket bag crossbody. I love it. I don't have anything like it, so I will definitely be getting that. This is the little micro bag that's netted with the bamboo handle. And this is a beaded evening bag that I found last minute. That is super fun. Time for a haul. I am back from Savers, and when I tell you that I had an amazing thrift trip, I'm not lying. I found some incredible pieces for spring that really showcase the maximalist trend, with all the embellishments and beadwork. I found, just so much stuff. Let me go ahead and just jump right into it. I'm first gonna start with my favorite pieces. So this jacket you saw me try on. It is a vintage jacket by JMD New York, and it is this beaded sheer jacket. I mean, look at the bead detailing on this, and it has these tassels in the front on either side. I mean, how incredible. I am so excited to style this. I imagine it styled with just a tank top, like a really basic tank underneath, and you know me and my athletic shorts, or something like super casual. So this is the statement piece. And when I was trying it on in store, this sweet other shopper came up to me and was so excited about this jacket too, and she was like, you have to get that, it looks incredible and you would have so much fun styling that. And I'm like, oh, this lady is so sweet, I love it. And I am so excited about this jacket. It is just so much fun. The next piece that I thrifted is this lace top. It's a lace tank, and then it has like that peplum detail on the bottom, and it's sheer. So I was thinking of layering underneath, but this I thought again would just be really fun warmer days where I just want to throw something on and be comfortable. And I thought what I could pair it with is this little corset that I found. I mean, look at the little floral detailing on that with a little bow. How cute is that? So maybe putting that underneath here, and again, doing some more sporty bottom styling. But these two pieces I know I'm going to get so much use out of. The next trend that I spotted was flannel or plaid, and I absolutely love this lightweight jacket. You guys saw me try this on. Look at the cool beadwork. I think the theme of this thrift trip was beading, because everything I got pretty much has like some sort of detailing on it, but it has metallic thread, and this is just super lightweight. And look at it, even has the beading on the sleeves. How pretty. And I think this will just be an easy third piece to throw on, and it really plays into that boho kind of style. Oh, this was by NFC. And then you know me and my athletic pieces that I like mixing in with things. So I found just a couple Adidas tank tops that I'm just going to layer with. I mean, even one of my sequin jackets over something like this, I think would be really fun. So I found a gray one and then a black and white one. I found this Alfred Dunner gingham top. I love me some gingham for spring, and I thought this would be so much fun paired back to my gingham boxer shorts or even just my ruffle lace boxer shorts and kind of just tucking this shirt in. It's got like some beading on it. Again, that was the theme of the trip, and then just that gingham ribbon through the top. So that's going to be fun to style too. Continuing with the beading, I found this Oleg Cassini boho style top. I mean, look how sparkly that is, and look how cool the back is. So it's got some really cool beading in the back. And again, this I will pair with some running shorts or just a pair of denim shorts and wear it that way for, just on a random Tuesday type of thing. And Oleg Cassini is definitely a brand if you are familiar with vintage evening wear. It was a great find. And then my last beaded piece, another vintage brand. I can't believe I found Oleg Cassini and Lawrence Kazar. This jacket here, I mean, how sparkly. And this, again, what if I just paired it with a tank underneath and put that over it? I mean, how fun. I love mixing things that are just really random like that. And the fact that I found all these jackets and they were in such great condition, I think was such a cool find. And of course it has shoulder pads, so I love that. And then moving to accessories, I think I hit the bag jackpot. I found 3 bags. The first one, this little net nautical style bag. I love how small it is. I love the wooden handle. So fisherman aesthetic. And it doesn't have a brand on it, but this one was $4.99. And then, I mean, look at how fun this beaded bag is. Like, I love it. This one, it doesn't have a brand on it either, I don't think. No, but it does have a little clasp closure. Yeah, it doesn't have a brand or anything. And this was $8.99. So much fun. And I could not leave without getting the basket bag. So I thought, oh, I don't know. I have a basket bag that I love so much. But this one is a darker color and it is a crossbody style. So I thought this would be fun for spring and summer. And imagine like a little handkerchief or silk scarf tied on the end of it. And that would be so cute. And this one, I don't think, this one is TLC and You is the brand. And it was $7.99. I did have a 20% off coupon for all these too because I donated. And then finally, I found some Adidas long socks that I'm going to be pairing with some heels, right? To kind of mix and match. But those were all of the pieces that I picked up at Savers. This one trip today, I am so excited. I definitely scored and I cannot wait to style these pieces. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. They're both at Style by Elle Ryder to see how I style these fun finds and more. And I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.